400 horsepower of maximum performance, piercing the night.
Hey, welcome back to Jim Car 4. Yeah, it's been quite some time that I've actually made any videos or anything like that because, well, actually I've been quite busy on the behind the scenes. From one, I actually been trying to get a business card to make myself, to get more people to actually view my channels, but you know, I need to first make sure I can get everybody's attention and not send out a video maybe once every blue moon. That's not very entertaining, and most people want to see more footage. I did end up buying me a new GoPro, but the thing is, I'm still having a little bit of problem with it, so I may have to send it back or maybe not. And on this footage right here, this will probably be the last time you'll see it in this footage right here, because everything that I've been doing this whole film with has been with my camera on my phone, which I have the iPhone Pro, 11 Pro, but now I'm getting the upgraded version. I'm getting the 11 Pro Max. So with the wider lens and everything else, I'm kind of actually looking towards this, and it actually hopefully will give me better footage. Will it make my channel any better? Probably not. But at least you'll have something you can look up a little bit closer and point and laugh and say, wow, he really needs to get himself together or stick with his day job. But with that to say, behind me is my 2016 Chrysler 300. As you can see, the damage on the front of it, and if you've been keeping up with me on social medias, like on Facebook and Instagram, well, mostly it's all on Facebook, where I actually struck a deer, jumped out in front of me. I was doing my deliveries, and a 8-point buck jumped out in front and completely smashed my front end of my car. Now, from what I can tell, there's at least over $3,000 worth of everything needs to be replaced on here. Well, let me get it correct. From parts-wise, there's about at least $1,000, maybe about $1,500. Not 100% quoted sure, because I will be taking it in for a quote to a body shop around 4 o'clock today. So I'm going to have them check it out and see what kind of, how bad severe the damage is, and we don't know exactly what's going on, but we're going to go take a look at it really close, and we're going to see how bad the damage really is. So come with me and let's go take a look at the front end and let's see how bad the damage really happened. Okay, so as you can see from the front end damage of it, the hood was actually damaged pretty severely. It was shoved back at least a good 1/4 of an inch back, so we can't actually pop the hood open to actually see what kind of damage is underneath, because I'm not sure if I do open that hood, if I can actually shut the hood and drive it anywhere. And I'm not one of those people who believes in the bungee cords on the front. I'll show you a picture of that. I was done doing that one. That was quite hilarious. The bumper is completely gone, as you can see. The grill cover, actually both grill covers. I had a plastic grill cover over the existing one because I wanted more of that chrome look to the front end of it. And my bottom one down here seems to be just fine. The one thing that I was severely surprised is the fact that my headlight was actually in place, and it don't seem like there's any actual problems with it or anything, but I'll let the body people, experts to actually notify that better than me. From what I could tell from looking on the inside of it, I do have a horn bracket that's completely broke on there, and so now only one horn only technically works on here. The grill, or the radiator on the inside of it, there's a small dent on the inside of it. Don't know if it's anything major, but I want to make sure it's also replaced, because who knows, it may actually cause a problem in the near future and I don't want it to actually start leaking and cause an overheating of the engine. But hopefully the body people, they can have it in and out quite quickly. These cars are quite common, so finding parts for this should be not a problem for it. And it seems to be pretty much, well, like most cars today, it's pretty much all plastic. They don't build like they used to, as you know. But the fog lights seem to be just functioning just fine. But other than that, it don't seem too bad overall. It might be some underneath damage. I'll take it to Firestone and we'll put it on an alignment rack. Make sure everything is completely up to par on that also. Anything needs to be replaced, we'll definitely fix it. On top of that, but this is the reason why I said I'm kind of glad when I actually get a new one, because, well, the wings of this right here already starting to show its age on here, and it's kind of sad. And I've always was not a fan of the actual fact that it had license plate bracket on the front of this, and it punctured 2 holes in it. Most people never noticed it, but I knew it was there. But now it's going to look like $1 million. Well, in my book. A whole lot better with a cleaner look on the very front end of this thing. But let me show you what else has been going on with my projects also. Now, as you can see, as my other 2 vehicles right here, my wife's 2017 Dodge Journey, and one over here, my 2009 Dodge Journey. Well, they definitely need to be fixed. This right here, the main crank bearing, sorry about that, for some reason, actually, it's kind of seized up right now. So that means I have to get a braided motor for this thing right now. So I'm trying to collect the money to actually get this fixed for my wife. Now, I know it's kind of strange to hear a 17 model and already needed a new motor. Well, you have to understand this vehicle already has spun up to 100,000 miles. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked myself, because over here on my 2009 I have over 100 or 200,000 miles on it, and it seems to be functionally just fine. Now, there's no motor issue with that, but there is some flaws that's going wrong with it, and many check engine lights and everything else. So instead of having anybody else do a diagnostic on it, I'm going to take it to a Dodge dealership, and they're going to give me a full diagnostics about what the situation could be, about what's going on with my car. I'm trying to get it more functioning because winter is coming around the corner, and if I need something with more of a front-wheel drive vehicle, because here in Tennessee, a lot of hills, things like that, so I want to make sure I'm more prepared. I do have my 2016 Dodge Ram with four-wheel drive, but the thing is, I would want to make sure my wife will be driving something like that, where I'm more comfortable with the front-wheel drive vehicle when it comes to a little bit of sleet and snow. And I also just don't mind if I put a little bit more, a few miles on it, but it has been quite amusing. Looks like we got it from the guest. So that brings my attention to these last two items, the actual car trailer and also my Iron 883. Now, of course, this weekend I actually went out for a nice joy ride, and I'm actually going to share that one with you because that was actually a really exciting trip. I went to Bootleggers off of Lover Road here in Knoxville, and they had a chili cook-off on Saturday. It was actually quite entertaining, quite fun. Yeah, today I'm here at the Bootlegger off of Virginia Road, I think it's what it is, or Lover Road, I'm sorry. And it's actually pretty cool. Right over there, that's where they actually have like a little concert and everything else. So that's pretty cool. I'll have to keep an ear on for that one. But here today, the reason why I was here is because of the fact that I actually went to a chili cook-off. So let's go inside and let's check them out. All right, hanging out at the Bootlegger Harley Davidson. I'm up in the pre-owned vehicles or motorcycles. Nothing really caught my eye. Mostly I like those matte black look. Something like way down here. Actually, that looks real nice. I like that. Got a few miles on it. Here's what I get a real treat from. I've never seen something like that before. It's quite unusual. I like that one, really. I like that. 78. Man, some of these are just beautiful too. That's something I would love to ride right there. That's the 79 version. That's the 78, the 75th anniversary. That's a really nice one right there. They got a little bit of everything. Even they got some sport bikes for those who really like them. There's a Ninja right there. People who like sports bikes. Oh, check out this one. This is really cool. The whole Batman logo. That's really cool. Prices are not too bad though. Yeah, if you guys definitely want one, yeah, I would definitely come down here if you want to like pre-own one. You want to go upstairs. I'm pretty sure one of these good salesmen would really help you out. See, that's for my look right there. It's 2012 right here. I wonder how many miles are on this. It didn't say.
Yeah, see, that's more my style right there. Actually has the LED lights on it. Wow, they went all the way on that. I love the paint. The paint's just beautiful.
Then Sunday, I just wanted to just go for a long ride, and that was it. As far as my car trailer, I do got a project for it, and what I have is an electric winch, and I need to actually install that. Maybe you viewers, I can actually share that with you. That'd be actually quite fun. I went to the Smoky Mountain over in Maryville, Tennessee, and I got to actually test ride a Road King. It was the first bigger motorcycle I've ever been on, and to be honest with you, I was deeply impressed by the whole bike. This motorcycle, the 2019 Road King, actually had cruise control, which is something I've never dealt with before, and it was quite something new for me, and I really enjoyed it. Especially when I'm going to go for those longer rides and everything else, and I really am planning on taking longer trips, and not something just around the corner to get a gallon of milk. Also, one of the things I liked about it is the fact that it had a heel clutch for upshifting. That was actually something else that I really enjoyed. It was something I had to get quite used to, but in a short period of time, I got quite used to it quite quickly. But I am thinking about really trading this in, because the reason why I'm thinking about trading it in, because right now Harley Davidson is doing a deal where you can trade in your motorcycle and get yourself a newer one, and you'll have no payments until June. To me, that's actually really good, especially with the holidays coming around the corner, and you're going to need that extra cash and not put all your money into payments on your vehicles, and that's just one payment that I just didn't need to add to me right at the moment. Also, so these are the things that's been going on in my life right now. So first off, I want to say thank each and every one of you that has started to subscribe to me. We're starting to grow on the numbers. The numbers are not flying, but hey, one person at a time. I really appreciate each and every one of you. All the viewers that has actually checked out my channel, I want to thank all of you for doing it as well. Just please make sure, just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, share it with friends. At least they'll have a good laugh and thinking, wow, he is a terrible YouTuber and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing just yet. And to be honest, I'm quite new at this, and I've never done anything like this, so each time I'm learning something always quite new. Check out my Facebook and my Instagram. They'll be down in the description down below, or for quicker links, where I'm always posting something every single day. It may be nothing relevant, or maybe something funny. At least I try to be funny as possible. But that for saying, I want you to have a safe ride out there, or definitely have a safe drive out there. But y'all have a wonderful day.